Nice instructions. Don't go back in a straight line. You've got to be first. He's got to lead the dance because he is reacting to what Anderson's doing in that first round. And he was going back in a straight line. And Anderson will chase you. He'll go forward. And just when you think the attack is over, you'll get hit with the unexpected.
Safe Saud in the corner of Hall saying, or believing that Hall is the faster fighter and seeing the attacks, but you see some of the voices on Twitter chiming in. They believe that Silva did enough to get that first 5 minutes in his favor.
Yeah, I'd give the first round to Anderson. He was the busier guy, more aggressive. He landed more shots. You know, it's as simple as that. But 4 more rounds left. And it wasn't, you know, a crushing round, far from it. You know, he edged him in points in that round. I don't think he did any damage. Possibly psychologically, you know, I mean, he definitely backed him up on occasion. And Anderson, more importantly, let Uriah know, hey, there's this narrative that I'm old. I've still got it, buddy. You know, give me my respect.
John Jones chiming in on Twitter, as we just showed you, giving Anderson the respect after a good round 1. Of course, all-time great status has been a talking point. Khabib 29-0 after what he did last week. Anderson Silva on center stage tonight. John Jones has had his say if you tune in on social media. All trying to get a little busier here. Silva just circling now.
Uriah's got to believe in himself. You can see he's hesitating a little bit. He's biting on every movement of Anderson. That's a nice jab though from Uriah. He's got to follow that up. One shot is not enough.
Time called. Is there some tape loose on the glove, I think, of Uriah Hall, so they'll get some assistance
They're talking about your rap. Hey, Holtz, no coaching right now, please.
2, right back to work. Silva fires a quick 1-2.
Yeah, so as I was just saying, Uriah's got to put combinations together. You know, Anderson, he built a career on pot shots, on one shots, on single strike knockouts. Uriah has to, as I said, put pressure on 3, 4 punch or kick combinations. And the first one may be blocked. The second or third will not.
Oh, look at Silva. One of a kind.
Yeah, but that's pure misdirection. Right. Look at this. Look at this shiny thing over here. Bang, I kick you in the face.
Silva around the outside. And Hall kind of letting him just dance out there. Not forcing the action.
First, don't let him get started. Yep. Keep him on his back foot, Uriah. Good. Você começa. It's a great round. Keep him on his back foot. Push, push. No, push, push.
Hall showing a little fancy footwork there. Uriah Hall has landed more than 60% of the strikes he's thrown. He's only thrown 31 strikes.
Yeah, I was going to say the problem is he needs to throw more.
Leg kicks from Silva. But when Hall's at his best, I mean, his highlight reel is not TKOs full of punch combinations and that sort of thing, man. He could shut the lights out in the blink of an eye.
And that lead jab is money. You know, it's a great shot. He's got the reach advantage as well, and it's a very, very nice, snappy, fast jab. Problem is, he's got to follow it up. He's got to put a right hand on the end of it, make it a 1-2, make it a 1-2 head kick. He needs to put Anderson under pressure. That's how you beat Anderson. You put him on the back foot. You do not let Anderson lead the dance. That's how he built his career. He psychologically intimidates his opponents. He makes you freeze, and then he picks you apart. You have to put that out of the window. You have to not be afraid, and you have to go forward. You have to put him under pressure. Nice kick.
Uriah Hall has started slow in the past. He's won 3 of his last 4 fights, 2 of them by knockout, and in both of those knockouts, he started slow. Ended Bevon Lewis's night with a 3rd round just thundering punch, and Krzysztof Jotko in the 2nd round after a slow first 5 minutes. And in each of those fights, he only had 15 minutes with which to work. Still got a full 3 rounds if needed after this round number 2. 15 seconds left.
Go strong, Uriah. Hands, please. Hands.
And this one a tough round to score, I would say, Michael.
Tough round to score. A lot of circling from Anderson, but again, I'd be inclined to think Anderson's round.
We'll keep it here between rounds as they've gone 10 full minutes so far.
Quer sentar?
Sit down.
Respira.
Breathe.
Presta atenção agora aqui, olha aqui, ó.
Pay attention. Look.
Pronto.
It's safe side calling for the double jab right hand, head kick from Uriah Hall. And yeah, and as you said, Brendan, similar instructions in Anderson's corner as well.
Silva spent a lot of that second round, as you mentioned, Michael, circling around the outside. Now he's putting the aggression on once again, as he did in round one. Creative striking, as you would expect.
Bit of an eye poke, possibly. All good, no damage. Oh, thought that was going to go high, went to the body. Anderson's making it hard for Uriah. The fact that he's circling constantly like that, you know, it makes it difficult for Uriah to launch an attack. But as he's circling him like that, Uriah has to cut the cage off. If he's going to the left, Uriah has to go to the left and meet him, stop him from circling, force him back. I'm telling you, the way to beat Anderson is to put him on his back foot. But as you're doing that, you've got to be throwing strikes. You can't put him on his back foot by throwing a jab every now and again.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that, because often that is the case, right? When you see guys following or allowing their opponent to circle, it's as simple as move with them and cut off the octagon.
Just cut off the octagon.
Now they're getting a little busier.
Good low kick for Silva.
Busy with that right leg before he throws a combination up top. Hall skips a little bit to reset. 3 minutes to go in round three. And now Hall will do the advancing once again. A lot of hand fighting here. Are they waiting to counter? There's a stiff jab from Hall. Hall skips back.
Both guys are going to be more active, you know, because they are very, very close rounds. And neither guy can be confident that the judges are giving it to them. Of course, Anderson, if this is the last time, he wants to go out on a win. Uriah Hall, this is his legendary opponent. This is his icon. This will be the biggest win on his resume. You know, so again, you've got to go for it, okay? There's a feeling out process. That's good. But now that's out the window. We're past that phase. Now we should be deep in battle. Nice axe kick.
And Uriah Hall has thoughts on not just contending and getting in the mix at middleweight. He believes he fully has what it takes to just be a couple of wins away from challenging for that middleweight title. Speaking of Israel Adesanya, he's in the building tonight.
Yeah, Uriah was saying this week that Izzy has handpicked easy opponents, of course.
Ooh, stiff jab from Silva.
Adesanya's very fast and quick-witted, so he had a good comeback, but we'll talk about that later. Oh, that was fast by Silva.
Yeah, the jab is starting to work from Silva, and now each of them goes to the body kick.
Yeah, really nice snap kick there. Those hurt. There's finally a right hand from Uriah.
Oh.
That was a punch.
Yeah, heard Dean right there to say that was a punch.
Knuckle in the eye again.
As another reminder, the referee can use replay at any point throughout the fights.
Yep.
Here in Las Vegas, that's a new rule change they've instituted here tonight. Haven't had to use it yet. Silva dips and throws the lead uppercut and then connects with the right.
Silva's showing some now. He's going to try and get the tie clinch.
First time in close quarters. Oh, and a heavy foot stomp from the Spider.
Marco Huva's foot stomps.
And fighting in the clinch right now as we approach 30 seconds to go. Combination up top from Uriah Hall as he breaks free. And now gets busier.
That's it, that's better. He's letting the right hand go now. And Uriah's starting to find the hole.
Oh, I think that was a lead elbow there from Silva, though, as action gets frantic here. Final 10 seconds of round
That's
three.
it, that's much better.
Oh, he knocks him down. Hall has Silva down. Can he end it before the bell? Big shot on the ground.
Heavy shots.
Team standing by. And they will see a round 4.
Man.
Biggest action of the fight for each fighter, but Uriah Hall getting the better of it. Biggest moment